Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very different setting because I'm currently in Lugano, Switzerland. Today my video will be about how you as a guy can get your dream girl, because I see a lot of videos on the internet on how to become someone's dream girl or embody being a dream girl, but no one talks about how you can actually get your dream girl. First of all, you need to understand that when you're meeting your dream girl as a guy, you need to be aware that she probably has a lot of options besides you. You're not the only one that wants her, because if she is a dream girl, you're also probably not the only one that views her as a dream girl. There are also plenty of other candidates for her the same way. So you need to be able to stand out and impress her, because I personally would want a man by my side who I can grow with, who is inspiring and who is aspiring. You need to make sure that you as a guy know exactly what you bring on the table. It's good to come from a good family and be well off, but that's not enough to impress a girl, especially when she has her own finances and when she comes from a good family herself. You as a guy, you need to be ambitious. When a guy comes from a good family but he's lazy, he has no goals in life, what should be interesting about him? Because I know exactly for myself that when people meet me, they level up with me, whether that's energetically, spiritually, mindset wise. So when I meet a guy, I would also want to know how I can grow with him, especially when it comes if I can see a relationship with him. Also need to realize is that girls aren't stupid. They know exactly when they meet a guy that has something to offer, that has something to bring to the table, a guy that is ambitious, that is inspiring, that is aspiring, and when they meet a guy that is simply lazy, has no goals in life, not ambitious, and might come, for example, from a good family. Or sometimes it's both, a guy that is lazy and broke. That's the worst combination out of all times. So the first thing as a guy to actually get your dream girl is to be able to stand out, because you should be aware that your dream girl has a lot of other men that are interested in her. So you need to show her what you can provide for her that she cannot provide for herself, or that other men cannot provide for her. She needs to be able to grow with you, because when you are an interesting individual, that's also when your dream girl would want to be with you. When you see that your dream girl is single, you should always know that a girl is not single because she has no options. She just chooses to be single until she meets a man who meets all her criteria. Second point, every girl appreciates a guy who is a gentleman and who has manners, knows how to carry himself and how to behave. So when you go with a girl on a date and you want to impress her, make sure to do the small things. Opening the door for her, ordering her an Uber to get to the restaurant, or picking her up herself, pulling the chair for her. Those are all bonus points for you, because that shows the girl that you are raised well and that you are a true gentleman. And also when it comes to dating the girl, make sure to pay the bill. And it's not about being a gold digger because the girl cannot afford the date herself. She's already getting ready, and trust me, if you compare your getting ready process to the girl, it's way shorter, and how much the girl takes time for herself to get ready is much more expensive than the date could ever be. Plus, you will also feel like you're in your masculine energy and that you are a provider, because your dream girl wants to be with a man by her side that is a provider. And then you also allow her to be in her feminine energy. And also showing that you can pay for the girl goes way beyond the financial part. It also illustrates compatibility and stability, because let's be honest, if a girl is used to a certain lifestyle you can't afford, there's also a way higher likelihood it's not gonna work out in the long run, because if she is used to a certain lifestyle that you cannot provide for her but other men have provided for her in the past, or her family has provided her, then it's just not gonna work out if you can do the same. But beyond the money, a girl also looks on how much effort you put in, because it's not all about the money. If a girl sees that you are an ambitious guy and that you're putting effort into her, she will always appreciate it. Girls are not gold diggers. Of course, it's nice that a guy pays, and I believe that a guy should pay when he takes you out because he needs to be able to afford her. If you can take a girl out, there will be someone else who can do it. So I think it's all about the priorities. You might be a guy that isn't there with the top finances, but you know that for your dream girl you will put money on the side or spare it just to take her out, and that's in my eyes also effort, because I truly believe that if a guy wants to, he's aim to do his best. Third of all, besides putting in the effort, it's also about having emotional maturity. I will tell you one thing, your dream girl will never pull up with disrespect, inconsistency, you not being able to communicate effectively. If you want to have your dream girl for sure sees herself prized that she is, and she will never tolerate disrespect, inconsistency, or lack of effort. So if you want to be with your dream girl, you as a guy need to be able to be emotionally mature and step up, because if you can step up, you can simply step aside. And trust me, if you cannot make it right with her, there are plenty of other guys who will. I know a lot of girls, they excuse the behavior of a guy based on past traumas that he had or whatever, but trust me, a girl that already went through a bad experience in the past will never tolerate any bullshit. Just because you as a guy might have had a traumatic experience in the past is not an excuse for you to treat your girl shitty, to be inconsistent with her, to disrespect her. And it's also, of course, the part of the girl allows you to act that way. But honestly, if you're dealing with your dream girl, the one that you want to impress, she will not tolerate any bullshit. One thing that you need to do is to be emotionally mature. Ask yourself questions. If you can communicate effectively with her, how do you handle conflict? Do you leash out? Do you scream at her? Are you all emotional? Or can you handle it like a true gentleman? Your emotional maturity and how much effort you're putting into the girl will also decide whether you're going to end up with her or not. Number 4, if she is ghosting you, simply take the hint. Girls never ghost the guy that they are truly interested in. Of course, there are exceptions. Maybe a girl ghosted you because you ghosted her in the past. But honestly, if you failed to be a gentleman, if you were inconsistent with her, if you didn't put the amount of effort that she expected, don't be surprised if she ends up ghosting you, because maybe she did like you in the past and maybe she would have given you a chance, but you simply fucked it up. And usually if you're dealing with a girl you would want to pursue and that you see as a dream girl, she will not give you multiple chances. She will give you one chance to see whether you can meet her standard or not, because otherwise there will be plenty of other guys who will. If it's the regular occasion where you see a girl and for you this is your dream girl, but she ghosts you, she is not being direct with you, she seems like she's not interested, it's because she genuinely is not interested. Don't double text a girl or triple text a girl if you never even had something with her to begin with. If you weren't a douchebag and she still is ghosting you, that means that she's not interested, not her type, doesn't see you as her dream man. And lastly, you cannot expect to be with your dream girl if you are not a dream man. You can't expect a girl to be a full package mentally, physically, and spiritually if you yourself don't think anything of yourself, if you yourself are not an interesting individual. So before even trying to pursue your dream girl, ask yourself these type of questions. Are you ambitious? Are you passionate about your goals? Do you have a vision for your life? Are you working on yourself mentally, physically? The girl will always think to herself, what does the guy have to offer to me that I cannot offer to myself? Because the truth is, no woman will be interested in a guy who has no goals, who is not driven, who's not goal oriented, and the only thing he does is sit around waiting for a miracle to happen. Your dream girl isn't looking for perfection. She's simply looking for a guy who knows exactly what he wants to achieve in this life, and a guy who truly makes her feel valued and appreciates her like the queen that she is. And the better you become, the more you will also attract the woman into your life that you desire. Never be afraid to approach a girl if you see her in public and you like her, because I know a lot of guys, they're afraid to approach her because, oh my god, what is girl rejects them. If I would be you as a guy, I would simply think to myself, rejection is just redirection. So you can always have the balls in your court, because what is if you approach a girl in public that you like and you aren't shy about it and it does end up working out? And then you will remember me when you watched this video. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video.